Imagine a jungle in absolute silence. No screaming, no playing, not a single trace of movement among the branches. All that's left are old apes, tired, looking up at fruits they can no longer reach because there's no one young left to climb for them. This isn't a fable. It's the exact map of your immediate future. We are living through the quietest and most dangerous collapse in the history of our species. The little apes are disappearing. Entire countries are transforming into giant open-air nursing homes. Do you think this is just a problem with pensions or the economy? You're wrong. In the next few minutes, you're going to discover how this demographic vacuum will destroy the value of your home, the safety of your streets, and ultimately the very structure of what you call reality. But there's one data point the mainstream media doesn't dare to touch, a specific number that marks the absolute point of no return. I'll reveal it to you near the end, and when you hear it, you'll understand why nothing you've planned for your retirement makes sense anymore. The big mistake is thinking this is something that will happen in the future. No, it's happening right now while you watch this video. Look around you. In Japan, adult diapers already outsell baby diapers. In Italy, there are villages where a child hasn't been born in 3 years. In South Korea, the fertility rate has plummeted to levels demographers call theoretical extinction. We are facing a biological inertia that no one knows how to stop. Why should it care if you don't have kids or don't plan to? Because the world you live in is a generational Ponzi scheme. Everything, from the pizza you order on an app to the surgery you'll need at 70, depends on having a base of young people working, innovating, and above all, maintaining the infrastructure. Without youth, there is no innovation. Without innovation, the world's engine rusts until it stops. Do you see those modern, shiny cities? Soon, they will be museums inhabited by shadows. Let's pause here. Who is going to run the hospitals when there are 10 elderly patients for every one doctor? Who will maintain the power grid when the engineers retire and there's no one left to teach the trade to? It's not about money. You can print trillions of dollars, but you can't print 25-year-old human beings with energy and the capacity to work. Here enters the first big loop of this video. Is artificial intelligence the solution or the final nail in the coffin? Many say robots will do the work, but there's something robots can't do: consume. And an economy without consumers is a dead economy. Let's talk about your wealth. Your biggest investment is likely your home. Well, brace yourself, because the demographic collapse is the end of the real estate market as you know it. When the population shrinks, demand vanishes. Millions of houses will sit empty. Your property value won't go up forever. In fact, in many parts of the world, it will soon be worth zero because there will be no one left to buy it. Does the outlook scare you? It should, but we haven't even reached the darkest part yet. The collective psychology of an aging society is different. It becomes conservative, fearful, static. The appetite for risk is lost. The end of the little apes means the end of the human adventure. It means that as a society, we've decided it's better to fade away slowly than to bet on tomorrow. But wait, there's a way out, or so they tell us. Many governments are trying to import young people, but here's a trap no one mentions in the news. The demographic collapse is global. Even in developing nations, birth rates are crashing faster than predicted. There won't be enough little apes anywhere on the planet to save the entire jungle. So what is the point of no return? I promised you a number. That number is 1.3. When a country's fertility rate stays below 1.3 children per woman for more than a generation, there is no historical precedent for that culture ever managing to recover. It's the event horizon. Once you cross it, the social structure disintegrates. Spain, Italy, Japan, and much of Asia have already crossed that line. Is there a real solution? The supposed solution won't come from $500 baby bonuses or uncontrolled immigration. The only real escape route is a transformation so radical it will force us to question what it means to be human. We're talking about artificial wombs, the abolition of the concept of retirement, and automation that goes far beyond anything you imagine. But there's a problem. To build that technological future, we need, yes, you guessed it, brilliant young minds. Time is running out. If you take only one idea from this video, let it be this. The demographic collapse isn't a statistic in a textbook. It's tomorrow's hunger. It's the silence in the parks. It's the end of an era of infinite growth we were promised that turned out to be an illusion. The question is no longer how to save the jungle. The question is what you personally are going to do when you realize you're the last one in line to pick the fruit and there's no one left to hold the ladder. The clock hasn't stopped. There's just no one left to wind it.